I'm Councilwoman Tina Ward-Pugh from Louisville-Kentucky. I serve on the local Metro Council, the local level, where we deal with quality of life and daily living. I am a social worker by training and am here in India on behalf of the National Foundation for Women Legislators, but my interest in particular, because of my background, is in bringing the simplified technology of water purification to create a partnership to build on what we already have with India. We invented the process in Louisville back in the 1800s, and in meeting with some of your members of parliament and government officials and business leaders, I believe that we'll continue to expand that and perhaps have a vibrant future with villages on the outlying area and improving the quality of lives, creating micro businesses, training people, inviting delegations back home. What I've learned in being here are a number of things. The first one is I certainly would never have had this opportunity had I not been a member, an active member with the National Foundation for Women Legislators. And I certainly wouldn't have had as good an experience without being under the care of the AUSIB. I've heard of other delegations from around the country who go to many countries and seldom hear them talk about when they return the value of their experiences. And so what I would say are manyfold, not enough time. AUSIB has been flexible, they have been dependable, they have made this visit chock full with opportunities for partnerships. I believe that I have information. I've begun to build relationships that I can take back home with me. And I have been invited to come back in earnest. And so AUSIB has made that happen in ways that I don't think others have in the past. And so that's so valuable. Being from Louisville-Kentucky, home of the Louisville Slugger Bat, what I would say is AUSIB has knocked it out of the park with this trip. My impressions of India are almost indescribable. People kept telling me about the multi-dimensions of India. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to know what they were talking about. I didn't know it and I couldn't describe it, but I feel it. And it's made a huge impact on my life and what I'll be doing in the future. I expected to come over here, talked about the hospitality and the warmth, the graciousness of Indian people, and I have had immeasurable quantities of that. My cup is spilling over with the generosity. Today, meeting with Chief Minister Dixit was a moment that reminds me that people give their lives in service to their countries and make a difference and are heartfelt, and so I was honored and humbled by that experience and her hospitality. The only opportunity or suggestion or input I might have for the future for AUSIB is either to have a separate follow-up trip where we go into the villages, where we experience the daily lives of people in India, or at least have it worked into portions of a trip. I know parliamentary member Supriya Sule mentioned that she wanted us to come back and visit a village to really see the kinds of daily living, ways that we could partner together in the future. And so I would be honored to be a part of that, or be honored to send other people to experience the great wealth and the multi-dimensions that are just abounding in India.